still works for SK.
Get hit by a harpoon, though. It can be quite dangerous. We'll see how top lane plays out for Wonder as he locks that in. Has had some exceptional performances on so far, as his 4th game of it is now locked in, and it has been his most successful as well. So, waiting to lure the prey in.
He's only got a certain amount of time, though, because you've got Lindsay who's back out of the map soon.
The stun comes through at the tip as well. The range, Nucko caught out. He's already burned his flash. The scrap shield won't get him out. The flag and drag dodge away, but the damage is going to be way too much. He unleashes the flame spitter, but he dies, and first blood is granted to SK.
Still frightening on mid-wave, though. Was wondering if maybe Mickey might take a dangerous path out. Flashing the area as well.
Flag and drag only the slow magical turning. Oh, there it is from Mickey into the Thunderdome as well. He pulls the trigger. Mickey. And Kaza looking to push his wave in real quick. What's the top wave again? Wonder's going to ulti. Nicely done. He says crash, please crash. But you know what the problem is? Wonder's going to go out of Mega. Nucko's overheating. He's got a flame spitter out. And Wonder's just going to die here. Electro Harpoon when? The next one, the hop. But
yeah,
there's the Pantheon ult. Flies through for the execution. Lindsay on the board.
Yeah, Wonder towards this. Still needs slow Q to push out mid lane, though. And with the push from Wonder on bot lane, he's actually rotating up here. So maybe a numbers advantage for SK.
Meganar's going to be up in 5 seconds too. Grub's already started. There's a stun up. Magical Journey going to be taken by Fleshy. He's going to be okay. The poke from Yoppa, I think, a little bit too far away. His Skeens picks up all... Sorry, 2. It was Vitality started off, it looks like.
They even have slow Q up here for the moment, which is why Nucko hovering back a little bit. Mickey in the alcove, Skeens on the wings.
He's spotted out now, but Chains of Corruption flashes before the cooperation from anyone else. Oh my god, Yoppa pulls the trigger, then Mickey, then Skeens.
Really nice job by Yoppa. The Chains of Corruption setting up perfectly for the follow-up, and every time Mickey's burnt this flash, it's actually been a kill in the way, but here we go.
Catches him, but not against the wall. Nucko puts down the equalizer. At the tip, Wonder's found out a slow Q comes on in, but at the max, in a 1v2, the Shen ulti now used. Nucko, he will not be surviving this. Slow Q looks for the damage. With one more auto, he'll get the kill. A lot committed for SK as Nucko's taken down.
Yeah, SK had to commit members to the top.
As you said, Dragon is the cost of it. This plating for Kaza as well, extended cost. Maybe the dive onto Yoppa, who has no ult. He burned before Valkyrie over his head. Burn, baby, burn. Kaza flashes away from the turret shot as Wonder comes in. Only a mini now, but he got a boomerang. And that's all he needs. Mickey, will he find the kill and steal it? No, of course not. Wonder needs the sweet, sweet money.
So it ends
go through from what I can see. Remember, Nucko has no flash. Wonder's getting a little bit low, but Kazi's here to defend.
Yeah, Kazi's going to try and chase them down here. Wonder kind of low as well.
Look you. Base checking. Yep, he's dead. He thought, oh, maybe I can stop the backs, but he just decided to die. You got to think
the top side dive that they wanted to, but actually getting the reverse from the top of the opposite end.
Wallop into the wall. Meganar waiting for it. At the moment, not up and available. He gets taunted. Nucko's still alive, though. He's getting hit by everyone, and Mickey's going to take the kill. Once again, getting bullied here for his success. As SK use that window to open top into Herald.
Really nice job by SK to find that pick. Wonder and Mickey working so well together, because I think Vitality, if they'd managed to get these waves in order, would have been in such a good spot to try and fight for this Rift Herald. But with that pick, they get the plates on top. They will lose the same amount of plates on the bottom side, I believe, because Fiesta already pushing in that wave. But at least with this Rift Herald, might be able to look towards taking down that mid lane turret.
Bully Nucko, what a plan. I have a feeling that it's been used before, and I have a feeling when Nucko's not ahead, Vitality don't have as much strength. Call me crazy. Bit of a no-way comment right now. Fiesta looking to push his wave in. This turret will fall down. It's got a little bit of Genomite on it, with grubs as well, and minions. Fiesta just wants to get localized gold. He will indeed get it, and Mickey can't stop that. Hit the turret. Go on. Yeah, you burned it. 430 gold, first turret of the game.
Top SK are going to trade Dragon for a dive on Nucko.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Nucko's going to equalizer, the cheat on the wave, but here comes a flag and drag. Cataclysm in, he flashes out. On repeat, Nucko's been using that summoner spell, as this top turret will be the trade.
Yeah, this is where for SK, you are playing a bit of a risky game. It's drop first 2 Drakes so we can try and get enough gold into our key members, but it's only...
Bum rush it. Lovely wording, Dagda. Herald's going to get the charge in here as well. And as mid opens up, Wonder, make sure you've all eaten. Dagda, I had, you know, a bit of meat for the catering here.
You did?
Yeah, not bad. But I would love a steak dinner right now, like a proper steak, you know. That's
I
what
don't think we
Savant
can
said.
organize it.
No, but you know what?
You know you're back off holidays. You actually have to lock
But that's what I missed about the LEC. Steak dinners like this. Savant plays. Slow Q just ulted into 1v2, but he's got a Shen. He's got a magical journey. It's going to be numbers advantage. Linces comes in maybe a little bit too late. Chain's corruption misses with a tempered fate. Slow Q is going to die first of all. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's Valkyrie over the wall as well. Cataclysm right in the middle as well. In the dome. Kaza will drop first. It's Wonder who's now taken on the boys. It's Linces with a rock in his fate. Not just quite. Fixed up by Schemes. Magical journey by Mickey. Fletcher gets a cosmic binding. Over the wall. Yoppa gets the range. It's Equalizer down as well. And Mickey thinks, how do I shadow dash over this as well? Wonder going to go into mini nut. Nucko, flag and drag. Not going to reach him just quite. He's overheating. Got the damage out with the flame spitter as well.
Shields coming through from the Shen. It was very difficult to try and get through them, and now in the bottom end.
Yeah, it's flash shadow dash onto Fiesta, but there's no follow-up yet. Mickey probably didn't coerce or talk to his team about that one, so he's going to die. Shut down, magical journey. And you know what? This is what I've been watching from afar. It's still happening. It's lovely. Kaza can W this time because it's only Yoppa. Stun helps out. Kaza gets the kill. 1,000 gold has been gift wrapped and sent in a nice parcel.
And also that third dragon.
It puts the team fighting potential with Meganar down. You know, Doug, I know you're focusing on this dragon. I mean, third dragon.
Well, Skeens was moving top, so I wasn't sure if they
already has. So there's going to be a lot of poke damage here.
Oh,
Mickey is deep. Not so fine. He's not blowing my mind. Hey, Mickey. Chaos Storm going to be on his head. The poke's there. Kaza gets another kill. Vi support.
Okay.
Who knew?
Okay.
Who knew? I did. Tempered Fate. Yoppa going to run away. Goes in front of it. Good positioning from SK to start the fight. Linces ulti's in, but he's in no man's land right now. The Storm is down. Yoppa sends the ulti out as well, but Linces still getting chunked down. Scheme's getting poked as well. Fiesta doing good damage in the fight. Kaza hits from behind as well. SK somehow the first to lose a member. Meanwhile, Linces still getting the stun out as Wonder shows his head. Only midi now for the time being as Vitality look for the chase out. He flashes over the wall into Raptors. Kaza, he's going to match it. He's a psychopath. He gets knocked up into Cataclysm. He's alive! Who knew? Yoppa finds a hail of arrows over the wall though. Kaza eventually going to die. Okay, Vitality, the flash roll from Nucko to get revenge. Wonder's going to die in Meganar. And was the angle, and SK start the Drake.
They're just ticked up to Meganar, so Vitality, once they spot that, will probably try and play it slow, so SK immediately start the Drake.
And it's already gone, pretty much. Nucko's not here, but the engage starts off. Lince is going to put the shield up the wall as well. Tempered Fate gets on the three people. Flag and drag. Cataclysm is a two-man. Nucko finally going to join on in, but Lince is his first to die. Mickey the trade over the wall. Ambitious was an AD carry there, by the way, as SK have been Chaos Storm. Ray down as well. It will expire, but Fiesta will help give a double over to their top lane carry. Nucko wasn't even there for the start of the fight, but Vitality still won it anyway.
It looked good for SK, but hang on, Realm Warp onto Fiesta.
Fiesta in trouble, puts a Ray down. Slow Q, he's not going to get into position, and he can't anymore. They decided to engage, and Fiesta just paced his way out with a flash. Flashy looking for the stun. Slow Q running away, but here comes Nucko again. And that Realm Warp was probably too far. It's like Harry Potter, except the opposite happens in the end. Harry dies. Slow Q down in the death.
He gives Soul a combined to shield.
Didn't quite understand that, but I think that was Na'Ud win. Ulti from Linces, Mountain Dragon, Yoppa's deep. He's hit directly with the spear, the stun up, and a spear from a Comet. Linces gets the kill. Sorry, actually, Nucko does with an equalizer, but Linces, again, great ulti. And now Baron's on the menu with the mid turret going with it.
Yeah, so just producers confirming that it was fine. We can give this the Mountain Soul, I can get through the shield, but I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Really?
Vitality may also get the Baron off the back of this. Wonder in the bottom end of the map does have the teleport to get here, but it's Skeens with a Hail Mary steal seems to be the call from SK.
All right, send it. He's got GA. He's found out though Kaza's going to go over the wall with his Valkyrie flag and drag used aggressively into the Cataclysm. Skeens trying to buy his time. Baron still hit here by Linces. He's getting quite low. Finn would be calling this a demonic Baron play, but there's no jungler to capitalize on it. Back in, take it down. Mickey just has to Hex Flash away. He knows the play is done. And with it, this game is diminishing in Vitality's favor.
Linces was getting very low, but now it's just a lone support on the top end. Luckily, the Magical Journey was used to get into the jungle, so can't be used to get out of the jungle. But still, Vitality, full control now of this game. And a huge amount of it has come down to just catching SK in rotation.
Had a lead, Dagda, and they kind of threw it away.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of catches, overextending on that bottom side, and that was kind of all you needed. Now, at least they do have like some key items being hit, like the actualizer there for Ryze is very nice for slow Q, but against Mountain Soul and also with this Baron push, they're hoping that Serpent Fang from Yoppa is going to do some work on these shields.
Better start now. Nucko going to dodge away from the piercing arrow. Defense begins onto the base. Baron buff minions doing their job. Two cannons lining up and shooting down the building. Vitality, got 4 members down here. You can see Linces holding onto his ult, ready to rotate, looking for the dive. Next wave's going to come in. Red Bull Baron power play has a minute 15, and with the poke that comes from Victor, the equalizer, the Corky, SK have to engage or they will die from afar. An Arcane Storm down, hedges the bet, so Vitality don't even have to sweat. They now walk into the base, and SK walk away.
Yeah, SK, oh, the Realm Warp though, they want to fight this.
They do indeed, but who are they going to find? A gravity build waits for them. Chains of Corruption down. Linces puts the shield up, and yes, he's finally taking damage, and he flashes back in. He's on to Wonder. Linces will die. It's Joppa laying out the damage with Slow Q, trying to defend the base as well, but Vitality have their mark. Mountain Shield helped out a little bit as well for face tagging the rise damage, but TP's going to be burned. Yeah, okay. Wonder's coming back in with a shield in tow, but Vitality still strong enough to look for the next wave. Double inhib at the very least. Baron Enhanced Recall, TP from NuckNucko, they're going to end.
Yeah, SK thought with 2 ultimates down on Vitality side, they could Realm Warp in, but it's only to their
Flash
death.
from Slow Q, wanted to actualize this, but that's on cooldown. He'll flash away, or at least get on away. He walked it out. Fiesta with the range, burning him to death. Kaza Gatling guns him down. Mega Knives way too late for the game, and the storm erupts, envelops the fountain, and Vitality sting SK to death.
The Dragon stacking reigns supreme here as S as well. And
It's gonna get
is it Skarner support?
It's Skarner support.
Okay.
Hell yeah. You know what also has a bit of dive setup and likes flashes? Gets it out of Wonder. He ghosts as well. Now that is some balls.
Yeah, I think he put the fear into Wonder there.
I think
Wonder
so too.
popping both spells immediately, but now the collapse on
Yeah,
Skeen.
on the Skeens in trouble. Lince is looking for the first kill of the game, but Fiesta will take it instead. The blood over to the mid lane.
Skeen's spotting a Fiesta.
Fiesta knows he's so sus on this. He sees it now. Wait for the shuriken flip. Unspeakable horror not there. Fiesta gets out of the range. Here comes Mickey to run into a wall, but not going to find that either. Jumps on in, into the shroud. The shockwave finds him. Destiny used as well. Fiesta ulti's out, flashes out. Will Destiny find its mark? No. The range too far for Wonder. He's just ultied onto a TP, which is fleshy. Mickey dives to get the kill and lives, but Slowq's now deep. Mickey ends up burning down. SK went so far for one man, and they will lose this game 2 off of it.
That was damage. But now it's Mickey who's dead, Slowq's dead. Carzy, though, being a nice guy, gives something back to SK.
He says, Yoppa, here you go.
I think SK, although they've got the movement to shift their bot lane up to the top side, they're not really in a position to try and contest this.
Shockwave, Paranoia going to be used onto the mid wave. Fiesta ulti's out, but Shuriken flip once again onto Slow Q, wants to run back in, but he won't. Instead, he presses the R button once again, and Skeens is looking to press that Q to give him movement speed, but he will not. Grubs go down, information gathered, and now Duskbringer to see.
Keep yourself safe on the map.
Meanwhile, we look towards mid. Slow Q, he's going to be Dovin, and he's dead. Yes to Linces. Fleshy tanks it up for 3 shots.
Top here, though. I think he just wants to cover for a play.
Maybe kill. He smells blood. He's a shark right now. There goes. Kick against the wall. Bully him. And with an ascension of demonic embrace, NuckNucko dives him down. Skeen's looking for the damage now, but Infernal Chains comes out. Skeen's going to get pulled back in. The spell shield was not in time. Not a way to find his way out. Double kill over to NuckNucko. And Top now joins the party.
That was confidence from Linces, flashing under the tower. The immediate Dragon's Rage. Vitality, they are bodying SK in this early game.
God, it's just can't step a foot right here for SK, but the positive story is going to be about Vitality. Now getting all 3 members top side of this map doing well. On to Fiesta, can they do it? 3rd time's the charm. He tries to shuriken flip out, he gets exhausted, running away. There it is again. Perfect execution out. Mickey wants to soar over the wall, but Fiesta is the grand illusionist. He keeps getting away, Dagda.
And his flashes are already going to be up in a second as well. Linces now moving across. Might actually spot Mickey here.
Hello, Mickey. Yeah, you go through a wall. Go embrace the rock.
Here. You called it in the fight way too late on the spell shield, but Fleshy?
Yeah, he's been dragged back by Mickey. Nice impale. And Wonder gets a kill. As Fleshy ghosted, they wanted to dive Wonder.
Yeah, and here it is. Fleshy tries to go under, stun card. Mickey flashes. Exile impact then to get the lock up. It's nicely done by SK. He's a happy lad.
Yoppa is going to experience it now as well. Smite down, Deadly Flourish catches him down, and here comes Linces looking for the kick, finds on a Nocturne instead. Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike, Skeens under the turret, that saves his life. But Kaza flashes fourth shot. He can only count to 4. As Yoppa runs for his life, he will survive, but burns everything to do so, while Vitality are on a steamroll. Wonder found out what is he doing here. He thinks a gold card will save him, but not against 3. Dumped down. Nucko takes 3.
Incredibly difficult to do.
He's died once, been ganked 4 times. Paranoia, Shockwave, finally the combo. Miss from Yoppa, but he still gets a Q down.
Have that flash open available, so SK pulled the trigger there and try and get something back, but Linces.
Smite down onto Yoppa, waiting for the Sonic Wave. Tempest, crippled, the slow down, the Q going to come through eventually. The kick, he flies over the wall, but he's presenting himself with the wall. He is fleet because he's in fear. Meanwhile, Wonder died, by the way. Flash over the wall. Linces with the dodge. Sonic Wave again, looking for the safeguard onto a ward. Does he have it? Onto a minion wave, that would be nice. Mickey, this hasn't ended well before, but this time he finds a wall and he makes his way out. A shutdown over to the Scorpion as Fleshy has found Skeens. Okay, Trample, Exhaust, guess who's coming in? Jin. Carter Jin. Okay, Skeens, 3rd shot, 3rd. Pulverize, how easy is that? 4th shot, instant. Kaza gets 3 out of 4, and that is a good number.
The Zeke's making it easier with that slow off of the Unbreakable Will to set up for those 4 shots. And now Vitality collapse once again. Linces getting the kill. And nearly escaped.
Series, that will continue.
And the silverest of linings for SK is that it is an Ocean Dragon. I think against their comp, which is very burst heavy, you're not really going to get a huge amount of value from SK. But I think that is the thinnest of margins.
Oh, yes.
Everything else in this game is like Vitality are popping the hell off, and they are looking like they might just close this series out 2-0.
Maybe all into slow Q. Shuriken Flip not going to land. Flash Shockwave is nice, but the execution comes through nevertheless. Fear going to come. That's a shutdown. Skeens gets the trade. Nicely done for Skeens to be in the right place at the right time, but the kick going to come through. It is spell shielded, but not the Deadly Flourish. One after the other. It's hard to dodge all the abilities.
Knuckle's laughing at them in top lane.
Is he?
He was just spamming it there in front of them as the
kick was spell shielded. Wonder, he's used Destiny, wants to get out. He's interrupted.
Oh,
yeah, doing that in front of an Aatrox, you know what? It's going to end badly. He dumps it, and you know what? Wonder is used to Aatroxes being very mean to him. He's going to get knocked around a couple more times. 1 and 5 about to be there. Flash, mid gold card. Meanwhile, dive mid, and Fiesta on the Akali. Looking to skill things up yet again. Vitality don't really care. Someone is going to die in a second as Mickey is pretty tanky.
Might be Mickey who's about to die though.
But here comes Jin and
Point
Sonic
blank.
Wave. Oh, it's an execution. Here it comes. There it goes. SK are in the ground all but slow Q. And I have to say, this game is one of the biggest stomps that we've seen this split.
This is confident from Vitality. Like, their early game into mid game has been absurd. Constant pressure. Linces has been everywhere, working with Vitality there on Baron. And SK, you do not have a member that can really face check this.
Seekers for Fiesta. He wants to go in. Baron at 6K. This is the way that SK come back into the game. Yes, 8,000 gold, but anything's possible. Nucko looking for an angle, but Baron's going to go down. Wonder, where is he going to Destiny to? Maybe out. Baron's dead. Mickey knocked up, and Yoppa alongside him. That's a Sonic Wave and a dead Scorpion jumping in. Fiesta again. No way Yoppa gets a flash on out. He's dead before his feet land on the ground. A double kill and Wonder to boot will make 3 as Vitality look to charge in and set the fastest game of summer 2026.
Linces is just chasing slow Q back to the base. Wonder is trying desperately to run away, but 1 gold card for 2 people.
God.
The math doesn't math. Vitality cleaning up SK.
You know, the fastest game before this was 26:09, but Vitality decided to come in, play a very Vitality-style comp, and beat it by 2.5 minutes. If that ain't Vitality, I don't know what is. Nexus is about to fall, and they are styling on SK. The respawn there, they're going to look for more kills and try and get themselves battered up. Fiesta jumps back in, takes Mickey down with him as well. Yoppa does no damage at this point, even with 2 items, as Vitality have 4. The Nexus will drop, and there's enough members to try and pad the stats, honestly. Vitality, big win, 3 and 2, and the fastest game of summer.
The easiest one to kill, because you can see by the appendages and the rock in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
We need you to work on your Australian accent so you can be like that guy's kid. The crocodile guy whose name I forgot. Sorry. Jake,
What?
what's the crocodile's guy name?
Crocodile Dundee.
the other guy.
Okay.
Steve Irwin?
Steve Irwin, thank you. You're terrible
yeah.
Australian, Jake.
Yeah, I should say
Thank you.
Stingray. Yeah.
Not Crocodile Dundee, not the knife guy, the crocodile guy. Anyway, sorry. We're getting off track. And we're getting off track,
How
I
do I
think,
come
because
back from this? Yeah.
this game is hard to talk about. a
No, but
little bit.
it was good for SK, and then they made it weird.
So look,
I don't know.
I mean, everything
had
was
a-
going good on the first day, and then they just got into politics, and suddenly they were saying some weird stuff. Whoa, some of those takes were crazy.
yeah, they kind of shot themselves in the foot on the first date. I totally agree. Because SK, sure, they had some really good early plays. They really... They have a textbook 1-3-1 comp. So when you have a 1-3-1 comp, you want to play side lane, you put your Gnar on your side, you want to put your Ryze on the side, and you want to push, and then either rotate or get some towers. And they accumulated quite a nice goal lead. They did some good jobs, but then when the fight started coming, especially that 4th dragon, but like when the fight started coming, they were just not ready for it.
See, but that's the thing. You say, especially that 4th dragon, they let 3 dragons go to Vitality before they tried doing something. And to me, it's kind of a mistake to let those go. Because that's an easy, activable win condition for every team. Stack dragons and win.
I think if you forget what league we're playing in, there's arguments to go against dragon stacking. I think there are. It's not the only viable strategy. I don't think it's the end of the world, right? I think you can trade gold for dragging. It's a simple one, a straightforward one. I think it's mandatory. I'm with you. In the LEC. But I understand why they would go away from it. The problem is the gold lead they built wasn't big enough. The side lane threats that we thought they'd have with the 1-3-1, even though they got some of those early leads, never really materialized. And Laura, you were the one who brought it up, right? The Pantheon looks so OP. And if you look at the gold difference between them, look, J4 was wildly far ahead, but the person who stopped all of these side lane plays from coming to fruition was Pantheon over and over and over again. And it just meant that SK never got that really big gold lead. And unfortunately, both compositionally and executionally, that meant when we got to team fights, as you already highlighted,
It was a bit sloppy.
It's kind of tough when you draft like an entire comp that wants to be 1-3-1, live your 80 carry mid, play on the side lanes, and it gets countered by one champion that was picked 1-2 really early as well. I will say SK kind of walked into this, but in the end, we did get a nice Baron. And I want to kind of break down that fight because it was a Baron fight. And we need to bring back the rules of the Baron Pit Fight Club. Now, what was the rule number 1, Drakers?
Be blue side.
Yes, pick blue side. They were not blue side, so screw that.
Okay.
Rule number 2.
0 points so far.
We don't care about the rules.
Baron. This is the territorial Baron. Territorial.
Did they know that?
Territorial. Probably not, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Territorial Baron is the easiest one to take. Doesn't have a lot of nasty abilities, and it has an open field there. Now, what's the rule number 3? Do you turn or do you commit to the bit? Yes. Okay. Thank you guys for listening. If you can roll out the clip right now.
When in doubt, yes.
Are they turning or are they committing?
They
rushing
are committing.
Or dragging?
Look at where Flesh is. Flesh is currently chasing Jarvan because the rule number 4 of Fight Club is land your smite. They don't want to give skins 50-50, so they completely respect that rule.
Wait, can we pause right there?
Yeah, if we can pause right now.
Sorry. What
There's
what
2
rule?
things I want to look at.
Yeah, can we circle? Please circle the bottom.
Yeah.
No.
This
The
and
bottom
that.
circle.
Yeah,
The bottom
there you
circle.
go.
The top circle.
We don't talk about that, okay? Ryze walked into Rumble, it happens. No. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean it happens?
It happens.
Brother, this is premier European League of Legends. We're not playing. You can't just face shit and die. He didn't even click. He wasn't even moused over his character portrait at them. He didn't even hit spacebar to realign. He just walked past. He was just an NPC in that moment, going from point A to point B, getting picked up for extra XP and gold.
Enemy top is faker, you know. This team is doing Baron, he's just camping for enemy mid. Like, good job, well played to him. Like, what are you gonna do? Go next.
All right. Sorry, you were saying other stuff. That was mind-boggling.
Yeah. So while Ryze was getting caught down here, let's shift it up here because Vitality were super aware of Jarvan's positioning. They gave no chance for 50-50. They were focusing all their attempts on denying Skeen's access to the Baron pit. You see, he died. He didn't even combo into the pit. He died mid-combo. That's how far away from the Baron pit it was. Nice Baron set up by Vitality, and I mean, it is easy. It's a territorial Baron, the simple Baron to take. And 2 people were down on the enemy team, so it makes the plan a lot easier not to allow the steal.
They got 3 out of 4. I feel like that's a passing grade.
Yeah. They're listening to you and your presentation.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Yeah, they were laughing at stage. That
Yeah.
was sure they were listening to me.
Something else that's good here for Vitality, and I had my share of doubts for mid lane and their replacements, but listening to Pat and the interview he gave me, they were looking for something humanoid adjacent. For better or worse, I feel like Fiesta, the first week he had was a bit rough, but also it's expected when you're a new player coming from another country in a new league thrown into the KC arena. I do feel like the Fiesta bet is paying off so far. We're seeing less ints than I thought we would.
I think Fiesta had a good game. I think they picked the victor early, made sure he had a good laning phase. I do wanted to say that I feel like SK kind of let Fiesta have a good game. They had the Rise Jarvan. They didn't